Today on Soccer Sphere, we'll be discussing some exciting news. Liverpool versus Manchester United. This isn't just a derby. This is a mental war. And it's the captain's sigh war. Fresh back from Portugal, Bruno Fernandes has thrown down the boldest challenge. He doesn't want to be an ordinary captain. He wants to be the lethal number 8 hero at Anfield. What are Bruno's secret codes about the white kit and the Mata mission that he's prepared to destroy Liverpool? Watch until the end, because Amorim's harsh message that Anfield is no place to relax will determine Manchester United's fate tonight. For more information, watch the video. We also have equally exciting football news, so stay tuned until the end to find out. Welcome to Soccer Sphere. Don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell to get the latest updates. Anfield is no place to relax. Amorim sends harsh message to MU players ahead of 100th Classic Derby. Soccer Sphere. The heated atmosphere of the Northwest Derby is already palpable. Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim delivered sharp remarks that have become the main focus ahead of the major clash against arch-rivals, Liverpool at Anfield. In his press conference, Amorim gave a stern warning to his squad that good results against big teams should not make them complacent, while simultaneously dismissing the notion that he has time to relax at Old Trafford. Boss support is just a formality. Winning pressure is bigger. Despite receiving full backing from club executives like Sir Jim Ratcliffe and the board of directors, Amorim emphasized that this does not reduce the pressure he feels. It is good to hear that support, especially because of the noise, media speculation. Outside, Amorim said, "However, I know, and Jim also knows, that football is not like that. The most important thing is the next game." In a clever sigh war, Amorim admitted that the pressure he puts on himself and the team is far greater than that exerted by the club's leadership. "I know it's going to take a while, but I don't want to think like that," he asserted. "I don't want there to be a feeling that we have time to work things out. At a big club like this, we need to prove ourselves every week that we are ready to win." Ruben Amorim. Anfield, the 100th test and the key of both boxes. Sunday's match will be the 100th meeting between Liverpool and Man United at Anfield. Amorim acknowledged this is a special game full of history, but he immediately shifted focus to the technical aspects. "We know what this game means to the club and the fans, given the eternal rivalry for titles," he said. "But this is just one more game, and we have to prove that we are playing better. The key? We need to do better in both boxes, attack and defense." Interestingly, Amorim suggested that United's good record against so-called big teams during his tenure stems from lower expectations externally. When you are not expected to win, sometimes it is easier for players to perform freely. But we need to change that. To change that, we need to win, and win again. Goalkeeper drama. Lammens is not Schmeichel, but ready to start. One of the biggest surprises came from the goalkeeping sector. After Senne Lammens' fantastic debut, where he was compared by fans to the legendary Peter Schmeichel, Amorim hinted that the young keeper could start in the biggest derby. "Nothing is impossible to drop him. You have to prove it every week," Amorim said. "But he did a great job. It is very possible that he is going to start." However, Amorim quickly downplayed the hype. He is not Schmeichel yet. He is a talented young guy. And the first impression is important. But what is even more important is maintaining that level in the next game. With Lisandro Martinez confirmed to be still absent, and Mazraoui's fitness still being checked, Amorim's bold decision to potentially select Lammens for the classic duel at Anfield proves he is ready to take risks for victory. Crucial duel. Liverpool versus Manchester United will be held on Sunday. Can Amorim break Anfield's dominance and prove that the club's board support will not be in vain? Not Schmeichel, but Mata. Bruno Fernandes challenges himself ahead of Anfield clash. Aims to be MU's new number 8 hero. The captain of Manchester United, Bruno Fernandes, injected a fiery fighting spirit into the Red Devils' squad ahead of the hottest Premier League derby against Liverpool at Anfield. Although Bruno praised the iconic atmosphere, he emphasized that the match is the perfect stage to create heroes, while openly challenging himself to follow in the footsteps of a legend. The Mata mission for the captain. In an interview session after returning from international duty, Bruno Fernandes revealed a specific personal ambition, which directly refers to Juan Mata's heroic moment at Anfield in 2015, when Mata scored a sensational scissor kick goal. "What I want from this weekend is to do what a true number 8 of this club has done at Anfield," Bruno said, referring to Mata. "We know whoever scores in these kinds of games gets a huge impact and a huge amount of love from the fans." This statement is not just a compliment to Mata. It is also a promise and a public challenge from the MU captain that he, as the central figure in midfield, is ready to carry the burden of becoming the difference maker in the heart of the Reds' defense. Anfield is beautiful, but must play with freedom. Despite acknowledging the huge history and rivalry, Bruno refused to let the pressure dominate his team's mentality. He called the Anfield atmosphere a very nice atmosphere, but instructed his teammates to play with a free mind. "You can't think too much about the game, the atmosphere, or the club you are playing against. You need to play with the freedom of your mind to get the best out of you," Bruno stressed. This is a crucial message from the captain. Facing a team of Liverpool's class, especially in their home ground, requires calmness and freedom to execute the game plan, rather than playing with the fear of making mistakes. The white kit factor, a good luck charm? As an additional touch of superstition, Bruno also hopes the white away jersey that his team will wear at Anfield can bring good fortune. He recalled historical goals scored when United wore the kit, including Lisandro Martinez's sensational goal last season at the same stadium. "Hopefully this white kit gives us some luck like we had in some moments in the past," he concluded. With the heroic number 8 mission carried by Bruno and the message of freedom from Amorim, will Manchester United succeed in breaking Anfield's dominance and prove the board's support is not in vain? This weekend's match will be the answer. That concludes our full preview ahead of the biggest match this week. We will all watch together to see if Bruno Fernandes' Mata mission and Amorim's no relaxation strategy succeed in breaking Anfield's dominance. Let's await the result. Thank you for your time and enjoy your weekend. Greetings from the world of football.